Welcome back to Enderal, where we're about to head into, I believe, Three Rivers? Or wait, no, Old Three Rivers over there. We're heading to whatever this island place is. Got our new two-hander. Oh, what's that? Like a little magic thing happening. So I'm not sure if it's a bandit situation. That's not a repair hammer as far as I can tell. In fact, I haven't done repair hammers for a couple games. Oh, do I have a... Okay, I've got enough carry. Oh, something sees me. There's got to be something in here. It's behind here. Up top. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, we got some damage, but he... Oh, you're running! You're running! Gotcha, Vader. I think that was our big, quest guy. But there's spider action happening here as well. Ooh, this is the skeleton's letter. Be greeted, Samuel. Don't be concerned. You surely haven't been deported to the Three River Watch. The Watch has lost its meaning to protect the transport of gems from the abandoned mine in the valley, so one remaining guard will be sufficient. Anyway, I can understand that it's boring and lonely to keep watch at the most remote spot of Enderal. However, I'm sure that they will send someone to support you in a few... Oh, is there more to that? In a few... Oh, weeks. Meanwhile, just hang on. T. Guess he was not able to hang on. Ooh. Give it to me. Take some spell tomes. Always use some books. Good value. Salt. Oh, a rat. Oh, probably was getting eaten by our friend there. It's all look ruined to me. Oh, bowl. Hope those have some good value to them. Alright, let's go upstairs. Actually, let's quick save in case we run into a big encounter, because that took a good chunk of health. Oh! Oh, he's got me! I'm stuck! Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm taking, arcane. Oh, take the staff. Take whatever these books are. Negatively affects your character values. I think I have at least one ambrosia. Quick save up here. Yeah, we are gonna need something. Ice claw, sure. A pumpkin. Something. Yeah, I don't see anything. Whoop! I need there. Let's have another pumpkin. This appears to be cleared. What do I do with that? Yeah, there'll probably be at least another enemy to throw at me. The other tower. But looks like it's safe out here. Possibly a spider or something. Let's just get head up here first before we do anything. Alright. Nice. Oh, there's stuff on the other roof. Is there a way I can make some jumps? Oh, I can drop down there. There's a chest and stuff. Okay. Keep all this in mind. Carry weight is still good. Arrows. Reinforced shield. Give it that to me. Okay, it's time. To quick save, and then we're gonna jump to the lower section. Is there a random chair you can sit in and look at that shipwreck? Definitely be an adventure target. Okay, no damage, good. Ooh, golden goblet. Just take that. These are not really worth it. Possible crafting. Usefulness. I don't see anything over there to get, but I'd rather confirm. Oh, made it. Oh, I can get across that way. Do the same over here. Oh, nice. Curse, chest. Let's take it all. Oh, it's a hidden area. Oh, wait, the hidden area. I think it was just. It looked like gloves for a second, but then it said pennies. Pick up some armor. Old Vagrant Gauntlets. Okay. Badge of the Apothecary. It provides nothing. So I don't care. Ooh, another chest. Leave the saw. Ooh. Sure. Okay, this can be escaped from. Cool. Juniper. And let's see if there's an. Ooh, give me. There we go. Let's see if there's an interior to this place. Was there a door somewhere? Oh, there's an upstairs. Is there a jumping? Oh, yeah. Totally missed this. Urn with good stuff in it. It's a jump I can make. Yes, it is. Scroll stack. Empty scrolls I can use. I hope those have that stuff. I'll try this jump. Very good. Ooh, explodey barrels. I think. That's just artistic. Garnet, Ring of Light Mentor. Light magic spells cost less. Might as well wear it. Till I can get a superior item. Okay, so that's good, I think. Boom. Yeah, so is there some sort of interior? Oh, is this... No. This got taken care of. Okay, so maybe there is no enterable interior. Wow, there's gotta be, because there's a quest that I still gotta complete with the girl. Just not seeing it. It's probably tucked away in some back corner. Or like a basement trapdoor, maybe. Let's see if it shows on my map. No, I don't. Do I have a local map? Local map. Don't see a door. Which is not great, but quest marker, potentially. Or maybe just killing the Vader was enough. Nothing here, right? Alright, let's see if I finish the quest, maybe?
What?
Nope.
Walk blessed and stay safe.
So it says rescue from the Three River Watch.
Walk blessed and stay
Okay.
safe.
Now I got a quest marker. Yeah, it's gotta be a trapdoor or something back there. Oh, it's just like a little box. Oh, it's like a little
By the gods!
pet.
Over here, precious! Over here! It's all right now. Mommy is back. Yes, it's all right. I don't even know how to thank you. 1 second later in that thing. I don't even want to think about it. Here, take this. It's a rare herb, and I hope it's compensation enough for your efforts. At least partially. If you need anything else, just come talk to me. Now that that beast is gone, I might as well take a look at the area.
Are you holding
Good,
up?
thanks. I think I'll stay here for another day or two. The traveler was right. This place really is a gold mine.
I think I already
What?
cleared her out.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
sure.
she's got some stuff, so let's sell to her. About. Already seen it, so there's no reason to hold on to it. Actually, if I could sell heavy stuff. Iron Shield, Old Robe, Vagrant. This can go. Offhand knife. Kinda sucks. Keep one pickaxe. Light brighten. Don't need that. Flames. It's okay. There's a lot going on here. These protection potions, I just never want to use them. Water breathing. Doesn't become an issue. Health and mana. That's what counts. And I'm not going to use spells so much. You can have... learning books. Just drain stamina. This is worthless, really. All these sponges. Oh, she can only afford one of them. Cool. And she never had anything useful.
Blessed and stay safe.
So now they're... I think we went to the actual Three Rivers, which was earlier on by where we had the spider encounter outside. Oh, I don't know if I searched this yet. I didn't. We'll take that and the torch. Over there. Okay, I can enter. Let's that. Let's sneak in. Okay, rat. Nice. More rats. Oh, a skelly. Oh, missed. Good. Yeah, just take it all. Let's give me my arrow back. Come on. Nice. Rat skeletons living together. Utter chaos. Grave shovel. Is it like a special version of a shovel? Sure. I don't think chisels are useful. So we're gonna have to hop up there to get more stuff. Might be another rat poking around somewhere. You know, otherwise this is, you know, oh, Two-handers, I guess I will have to use magic if I want to get my torch on. Because this will just... Yeah, that's what happens. Nope, I didn't want that. Ooh, do I have lockpicks? Too low to open. Okay, so it's just a skill roll lockpick situation. Okay, let's throw... Have any heavy junk? 2 for... it's okay. Be 1 to 3. So coal's not... That's actually not the worst thing ever. Okay, these... So got stuff in them, they're all empty. Flour. Good. Very good. I suspect there's the rats, but you guys can't do anything. You can obviously see me. Unfortunately, I don't think I can escape. Let me try this. So a quick save, I'll hop on down. Oh, there's a key. That solves problems. Sure, take everything. Get... Try to use the workbench as well. 2 for 25? Yeah, that's nothing. Bowl, piece weed. We'll get our smoking on. Iron battle axe. Okay. To improve items, all improvements require materials. So for an iron ingot, can make this slightly better based on my abilities. Yeah, so let's do that. Upgrade the gauntlets. And then we're out of resources. Oh, that was fun. Let's see. 1 for 8, 2 for 9. Yeah, at this stage, 2 for... that's getting borderline there. Very good. I get experience for that using the key? No. So I guess if possible, I would want to use lockpicks to open things to maximize XP. And actually, what is it? Hero card? Crafting points. So I need learning and crafting. Oh, I can use any books I've got. Alchemy. Why not? Heavy armor apprentice. Marksman. Sneak. Just use them. Ice claw. And let's take that pumpkin. Give ourselves mostly topped off. And what do we have to do right now? Old Dam Lookout. Okay, so I've been to all those places. Head towards the house. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. Accidentally hit my Z key. Come on back. I could also head towards that shipwreck. See if that's something that's within my ability to not get murdered. Ooh, more pumpkin. And I guess I should default the staff. I can switch over my quick weapons if I need something else. Yeah, Yes, that's my thought. Oh. Nice! That was pure luck. Sparrow? Oh, come on. No give me some, like, meat here. Yeah, so where should I cross over? It becomes the question. Probably up there. Oh. It's just a rabbit or something? Or a goat? Yeah. Try my luck. Gotcha. No XP. Rabbit's foot, though. Very good. Oop. One purse, don't need a skull. Anything in the waterfall? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, there's some stuff. Oh, that's a camp. Really, you're gonna use your bow from point blank? Alright, highwaywoman, we'll take... It's not valuable. Otherwise I would take it. Alright, cool. Now this is my camp. Ooh, crusty bread. Oh, I can use the bed. That's actually quite valuable. So if she doesn't respawn, it'd be extra good. Oh, a ladder that goes up into an area? Oh my. What's this? Beautiful. So now I can just quick save and move forward. Keep in mind that, I should probably just go here now. I don't forget that this exists. Jewelry box, okay. I know how Skyrim works. Ah. There we go. Flawless and Ring of Precision. Bows do more. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, I only get one ring. I go back down? Nice. It's not just going to throw me up. I'll take that. Oop. Got our quick save. Don't see much to go on up here. Maybe up there? Is that a camp or something? Just a random... Oh, yeah, Ice Claw. Look at that coin purse. That's all I get. Oh, my! Scared me. Hiding in the grass. Oh, and I don't even get anything out of it. Oh. There's the shipwreck. Oh, we got skeletons guarding it. that. Oh, I missed him. Oh, there's like a lot. Okay, it's bonus damage. Damn. Oh, got him though. Oh, they see me? Right. Get that sprint on. Oh, you're dead. Let's just let that stamina. The other guy must have exploded his body. So if I can even find him, might be a question. There we go. That'll work. Oh, hatchet. Oh, if I have any other hatchets, I need to toss them. That's just heavy with nothing to show for it. Detected. Oh, damn. Can I bust it out quick? Wait, where did my... Did I unfavorite? Somehow? What's the... Why don't I see it? Oh, it just... Nice, block. Oh. You done. Might be on top of the ship. Old wreck discovered. Oh, there. Okay, there's more this direction. Could come down the stairs. Yep. Alright, we're doing well. Any more healing items? Pumpkin, nice. Ooh, let's search the dresser. For a wooden plate. Nah. I'm good. Drum, not quite worth it. Don't see any baddies over there. Opposite side of the ship, maybe. Looks clear. And was there any way to get to the upper deck? Don't really. Oh, yes. Yeah, this is too close quarters. Yeah, what? Oh. For some reason, it's there, but I don't see it. My eyes don't work. Oh. Alright, looks like undefended. Nice. Steel, soul gem, and potion of the frost. Oh, hidden chest. More coins and potions. Oh, there's another little ship down there. Oh, and a random shield. Oh, can I jump up there somehow? Yes, I can. Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure. Oh. Oh, king crab, what? Got him. What the what is that? This might be a tough guy. Oh, and there's multiple. Not good. That... Oh. I'm running. I can maybe take on one of those things. Okay, it looks like you're not following me. That's good. Oh, wait, something's following me. It might be the crab. He's gone now. Okay. So that's like a leveled area that's like too far. So that's what it's telling me. I've gone too far. So we'll cut back across. Oh, actually can find a crab tree over there. Oh, and then there's another ship that way. Empty. Muscle meat. Not getting any pearls. Take some iron ore though. Oh, random skeleton floating in the water. What's going on here? Oh, it gives you a hint that this is here. It's not a lot, but something. Not quite. Did you despawn? Must have. Oh, he's still around. Check out these ruins. Oh. Ready to fight some wolves. Yeah, there's no entrance there. Okay, nails, protection stuff. Yeah, we should have some good sales once we get to a proper merchant. You know we're gonna run into him. Oh. And I miss, of course. Good, good. Only two, eh? What can I... Get out of the way. Ooh, I'll take it. Gives me a little... Yeah, if I get quicker draws, that would be... nice. Ice Claw. It's all pointing me in that general direction. Oh, in fact, there's a house that way. Is that fox? Ooh. This looks interesting. Guarded by skeletons and whatnot. Oh, really? Really? You want... Oh, you survived that. Wow. Give me a pelt, potentially. Yes. Yeah, I mean, this is probably not the way we're supposed to run around. Just gotta find a nice safe spot to drop down. Oh, got several wolves there. That's an ambush. I can't survive with my current health. Oh, actually, I've got Boon. Worsened by 3 points. Okay, so... And I don't need torches. Not right now, at least. Okay, there's where I initially came up. So the bridge should be over here. And... a path, yeah. Here's a path. Oh. And more iron ore. So that'll let me make the iron. I can upgrade my current stuff. So hopefully we'll upgrade to something better. Oh, an amethyst. Very good. Oh. Bandits. I'm pretty sure they're bandits. I'm just gonna attack them. If they're not bandits, we'll reload. Highwaymen. Oh, wow. Alright, they're taken care of. Clothes, not worth it. Take you. Have your shoes. The last one. Is it a bow? Must be. Yep. Serpentine. Don't see them on the enemy detection. Oh, there they are. Gotcha. Leveled up. I feel like stamina is not replenishing as fast as I'd like. Why can't I? There we go. Yeah, because it does good damage to do those charge attacks, but they just eat up so much. Okay, here's a corpse. You're robbing this poor woman here. And I'm going to loot her. Ooh, cheese wheel. Book. Alchemy. Not the biggest haul. Unless they just took everything already. All the good stuff at least. What's this? Alright, last journey stone. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death, the path verse C. Now let's dig up this grave. Goodies. Crafting, a flute, ring book, and a scroll. Skull can stay. Oh. Rancid potion. Those signs. Oh, see him. Just one? Surely there's another. They never come in singles. It's got to be at least a pair. I think I heard a growling. See him though. It's possible. There's one there, I think, right? No. Missaw it. Fox. Alright, so we got a couple directions we can go. I kind of want to check out these ruins over here. Still have carry space. Nothing immediately to deal with. Could be in the brush though. Get my quick save just in case. Old farmhouse. Oh! Damn. Need 3 things in Enderal to craft items. Blueprint, ingredients, workstation. Crafted items usually are stronger than normal ones. Those rare ones can be found. Ooh, a backpack. That's an amazing find. Oh, and there's a tanning rack. In good time. Ooh, the Butcher of Ark. They call me the Butcher. It hurts to write these words, though I'm aware of their truth. What else should a man be called whose trail is marked by dozens of corpses? Corpses which are not mute witnesses of a battle or an accident, no. corpses which are solely the result of my own doing. Men, women, elders, children, priests, merchants, travelers, and whores. My murders seem to follow an inscrutable pattern whose arbitrariness will put an icy vein over everyone's heart. But of course this will not be what heralds will proclaim. For them and the Holy Order I will be no less than a monstrosity, a pathless demon, who has been led astray by his own mundane cravings. They will call me an evil man, a beast, with a heart black as midnight, because those are the colors in which the world prefers to think, black and white. No one will ask about the how and why. Even these pages will be hard to acquire, for the Holy Order will surely do everything in its power to prohibit their printing, which is why I shall congratulate you, whoever you may be, for holding them in your hands. With this assembly of withered pages, you shall be given insight into my very own thoughts. Do not understand them as a justification for my deeds, because this is not what they are. I assume full responsibility for what I have done, and I desire no absolution, neither from Malthus, whose supposed divinity is something I nowadays merely smile upon, nor from the people, justice, or some other strange, greater power. True nature we have not yet learned to comprehend. This book is no more than a testimony of strange and inscrutable happenings yonder, which have made me into what I am. How long is this? Chapter 1, Fall of the Fire? Yeah, this is a main, major quest line, so I actually will read this. Follow the fire. It was a dull, cold, and wet morning that would change my life forever. Yes, somehow it almost seemed as if that day Mother Nature, as a response to the festivities of the preceding night, had decided to recover herself with a dreamy, nondescript day. The reason for the aforementioned festivities had been the so-called Star Summer Night, which every year marks the beginning of a new spring, and in which the night sky is illuminated by dozens of wild, untamed starfires. While the common people, however, used the occasion to indulge in their mundane cravings, whether by drinking in smoky taverns, dancing around the first delve of spade, or having cultivated conversations at a masked ball. For us clerics it means nothing but a night filled with processions, sermons, and prayer. After briefly attending the joyous speech of the mayor and giving my priestly blessing to the commencement of the festivities, I silently retreated into the temple and prayed until both my knees and tongue were sore, just like the holy verses oblige every priest to do. It was of no significance whether the cleric was the high priest, or, as was the case with me, merely a simple, insignificant father in an even simpler and more insignificant village. Mine was called Fogville, and was situated on a constantly windy, sparsely vegetated cliff at the very west of Enderal. It owed its name to, who would have guessed, the pale, thin wafts of mist which every morning descended on the village's countenance like a morning veil over the face of an old widow. I still remember this last gage yonder, which I threw upon the poor houses at the bottom of the hill the village's temple was enthroned upon. After the distant orchestration of lute music, animated laughter, and popping of corks, an almost eerie silence had laid itself upon the village. Only here and there a lonesome figure could be seen and heard moving through the cool mist, and even the bakery's chimney remained still. I feebly smiled into the face of the village I had grown up in. My father, who actually wasn't my father, claimed to have found me wrapped in linen and lying in a basket near a way shrine on the mist road. I had been abandoned, and the man who later became my father took me to the village, full of devotion and grateful for the divine gift. However, before his untimely death, only 10 years later, I never got rid of the feeling that his compassionate act was due to the fact that he found me right underneath a statue of Malthus, and not because of his wish for a child. Gilman the Tanner, as the villagers called him, was a delicate man with pockmarked skin and a narrow nose. In his own opinion, the whole world conspired against him, which was the sole reason for his misery. We never talked much, but when we did, our conversations followed a general pattern. With his sawing voice, he would call me to his fireplace room, where he sat rigidly most of the time, along with 2 empty tankards of beer. Then he would gesture to me to sit down and announce that he had to get something off his chest. The fact that only his foundling son was there to listen was further proof of how badly life had treated him. It would start right when I sat down. Shalmar the hunter had sold him rancid oils, an evil cutthroat, my father called him, but after all, that was the nature of Eterna, he said, and in Enderal this fact was not as well known as in Nerum, or Matressa Zulia, who had served him bitter wine. A mean crone she was, he said. Oh yes, but thanks to Malthus, he had perceived her plan and cut her down to size. And then, of course, Rashik, the Smith's twin boys. Rascals they were, both of them. No respect they had for path-abiding, hard-working people like him. But no manners were to be expected from a coal man and his breed. What do they know about decency, he said, excitedly. These folks do nothing but shag until the bed breaks down. It did not matter to him that Rashik was Kyrian and a third generation living in Enderal, and that he preferred a long-term union with his mate over the promiscuous family clans of his homeland. These conversations, his persistently sour breath, and the smell of raw hides, leather, and animal fats in the workshop made up a great deal of my childhood. Of friends I had only a few to none, mostly due to the fact that my father made me work hard in the tannery as soon as I reached the age of 5. If Maitre Pylea, I am sure of this now, had not by an instant noticed my quick wit, I would still be there today, working between animal parts, stretched hides, and slippery grease. Maybe the strange experience on that misty morning would have never happened, yet she noticed, and that is how it came to be that on the day of my path consecration, the aged priest proclaimed my holy path in a solemn voice. I, Jael, Tanner's son, was predestined to determine my life entirely to Malthus's glory as a priest. Of course, back then I did not fully comprehend what that meant, but the other children's awestruck reactions made me realize it was a good thing. Thus I left the bleak tannery and only entered the old house on the edge of the village to sleep there, where my foster father, the child abduction, was one more act of treason. Looking back, I think that the amiable master was the only real caregiver in my life. She taught me to read and write, and she taught me the essentials of herbal lore. With empathy and strictness, she taught me what I needed to know to become part of the Enderalian clergy. 10 winters later, I received priesthood and began to serve in a small temple. I did what an obedient priest had to do. I held services, I prayed, I maintained the temple, and I heard the villagers' confessions. Maitre Pylea left the village on her 16th name day and moved to a retirement quarter in the Sun Temple in the capital, which I only knew from tales. A year later, my father passed away, an event that, to my surprise, affected me deeply. From then on, everything became lethargic routine until that very day. The man I was then, was he a happy man? I'm not able to tell. When I tried to recall the first 28 years of my life, my memories seemed like fading words on old parchment. My reason tells me that I was blessed, in a way. The life of a priest was pleasant and constant. Without highs and lows, I had enough to eat, I had a home and enough pennies to afford the services of a wandering whore from time to time. I knew that according to the holy verses, I would enter the eternal paths at the end of my days. My path trodden, my task fulfilled, but things turned out differently. After I had taken off my robes and wearily laid down under the sheet of sheep's wool, I noticed a strange and dull feeling in my stomach. Today I know that this unremarkable moment was the first time I encountered the fire. It was small, insignificant, only a weak glow, but it was there, knowing that I would make up as a different man. However, on this gray morning, it was too tired to pay attention to it. Exhausted, I wrapped my sheet around myself and was fast asleep a moment later. I awoke in a dream. I found myself on an idyllic forest glade, surrounded by green oak trees whose leaves moved gently in the wind. The setting sun stood at the horizon like molten blaze and shone a red light over the scenery. I savored spicy fresh air, which tasted of wet moss, morning dew, and old secrets. Mysterious, wild, and clear, like life itself. In contrast to what we all know of the nightly journeys that we call dreams, I was fully aware of the unreality of the scenery, so I accepted it as if it was as natural as time's passing. I was stark naked, as on the day of my birth, but I was not ashamed. On the contrary, I felt strong, clear, and free. When I took my eyes away from the sky and looked in front of me, I saw her. She stood in an old ruin that was overgrown with ivy and whose collapsed walls arches told of ancient times. She wore a gray, flowing robe that only allowed a glimpse of her femininity beneath. Her hood hung deeply over her face, so only the tender and delicate parts of her cheeks and chin were visible, a sight that could have stemmed from the imagination of Kiranian painter, I don't know. Her dense midnight black hair was tied into snake-like braids and fell down to her shoulders. Various things were interwoven in her hair, old faded coins that must have been minted by lost civilizations, small finely polished bones from animals unknown to us, and strange ribbons whose colorful threads created an artful pattern. But it was none of this that hypnotized me and drew me towards the veiled figure in the ruin. It was her smile. With every step I took towards her, I fell deeper into its charm. It was not a lovely smile, as some might assume. It was a mixture of melancholy, rage, hope, and love. A symphony of contradicting feelings, which I thought to be irreconcilable. It was a smile that was able to speak both great wisdom and orders that would mean the death of thousands. A smile born from truths recognized in otherworldly existences. Cold sweat ran from my pores, and I felt how apprehensiveness mixed with the peaceful bliss of the moment just before. I came to a halt a few steps before her, still staring at her magical smile like a starving man at a feast. For a moment I believed to recognize a glimpse of mirth in her features, but it faded away as fast as it appeared. Then she spoke. "You are dying, Jael." Her voice was rough and tender at the same time, full of contrast. She spoke without mockery, pity, or cruelty. "Why?" I heard myself respond mechanically. "I am in the best of health." My answer was as pathetic and clumsy as it must appear to the reader of these yellowed pages, but I spoke them faster than I was able to think without control. The woman nodded subtly, as if she expected this very response. "You affirm that you are in good health." She paraphrased my words with a peculiar intonation, "but you fail to perceive the fabric of this world in all its intricacy." Slowly and regretfully she shook her head, like a magistra in the monastery school who got a foolish answer from a novice to a very simple question. Then she took her hands out of the rope sleeves and beckoned me to follow her. Even her walk had something of another world to it. Her body did not move with her steps, but seemed to float instead. Silent and obedient, I followed her through the old ruin. Today, after I had gone through the vision in my thoughts many thousands of times, I know that it was an old trading post. The walls and the rusty gate left no doubt about it. But the vision, I did not care about such banalities. To follow the figure in front of me was my sole purpose. She stopped in front of an old overgrown tower, presumably once the heart of the ruin, and opened the cast-iron door, which swung aside in an eerie, silent manner. "Go, Jael," she said. "Go and perceive the truth." These were the last words I heard until the horrid discovery inside the ruin, for when I was about to reply, she was gone. For the first time, a feeling of uncertainty mingled with the confidence that I had had at the beginning of the vision. I was still aware of the fact that my physical body was lying on a bed in the modest chamber in another world. I also knew that I could decide to wake from the wonderful and terrible vision, yet I did not. Why? I am unable to say. Was it out of curiosity? Was it the sense of fate that covered the ruin like a thin, transcendent sleeve? I don't know. I entered. The floor felt cold under my naked feet, and the dusty air that was only lit by a pale red sunbeam made me cough as it filled my lungs. The inside was almost empty, except for spiderwebs, weathered furniture, and broken stones that had fallen from the crumbling walls. In the center there was a wooden construction, an extraordinarily large upright box. Hesitantly I walked closer. A word came from my head, but faded from my mind as fast as it had appeared. I recognized how the fire of the setting sun extinguished and was replaced by a dull blue. Gently hazy fog began to cover the scenery, and everything that had been peaceful and blessed before I entered the ruin was replaced by a sense of trepidation, creeping, cold, wasting. My hand moved along the surface of the strange box, which was slightly taller than me. The wind was decayed and gray, with an odd smell came from it, like iron. It was sweet and tempting, but at the same time repellent. "Leave," flashed through my head. "Leave before you inflame it." I was unable to determine if it was I who thought these thoughts, but of course I did not leave. Slowly my hand moved toward the gap on the side of the box that allowed me to open its lid. As the hinge turned with a reluctant mourning sound, I remembered the word that had slipped in my mind. This time it did not vanish. It preserved in all of its dreadfulness. The wooden construction in the center of this abandoned ruin was no box. It was a coffin. Even today I can hardly find the right words for the terror that stared at me from the decomposing interior of the coffin. Without any doubt, the creature in front of my very eyes was myself. There it was, the brown hair, thinning, even at the edge of 28. There it was, the well-trimmed, dense beard that grew down my chest, the beard I grew to hide my unremarkable, longish face. And there it was, the crooked nose, giving my face a vulture-like appearance, making me avoid my own reflection in the mirror. But the body in the coffin was dead, clenched like in the moment of dying, penned in like cattle. Its head was pressed down to his shoulders by the small dimensions of the coffin. His unnatural posture a silent accusation. His body was pinched, his arms pressed to himself in a twisted manner. Much more gruesome, though, was the face. The skin was pale and had greenish-gray color like decayed tombstones. There were many deep fissures that were not bleeding but offered a view of bare flesh and white bones. The beard was curly and wild, and maggots moved around the tangled mesh, oozing a festering, doughy liquid that was dripping down on the stone floor. The man's cheeks were hollow, and his lacquered lips were open in a twisted way that gave the impression of a tormented smile. His teeth were rotten and his tongue gray, but none of this was the reason for the blood-curdling, panic-fueled cry that escaped my throat. It were the eyes, or rather, it was the place where the eyes should be on a healthy living person. But there were no eyes, weak and pale like shrouds, the lids, devoid of any sense, hung over the gaping black sockets. Contradicting any logic, they seemed to stare at me, whispering, rotting, and dead. The same festering liquid in the man's beard trickled down the brows and disappeared. In the empty eye sockets, no words can describe the terror that filled me when I looked at the deformed creature. In panic, I hit the withered copy of myself, but I only loosened the body so it fell right toward me. I felt how the repellent festering corpse water from the beard touched my lips, while a handful of maggots landed on my shoulder. For a short moment, I was petrified. I held myself in my arms like a twin his own deceased brother. But this was no twin. When the maggots tried to move up my neck, I pushed the corpse away with a small shrill cry, wiped away the maggots, and fled from the ruin. Meanwhile, night had fallen, and the full moon stood cold, white and unmoving in the sky. The veil of mist which had formed inside the ruin faded as soon as I came outside and let myself drop to the ground, crying and breathing heavily. I am dead, flashed through my mind. Again and again, dead. I uttered a panicky scream, a pitiful effort to banish the madness from my mind. Terror remained. It was omnipresent, and I felt bitter tears making their way through my eyes. What by the righteous path does it mean? What kind of nightmare am I trapped in? Some might ask why I did not end the vision with the well-known physical stimulus, by pinching myself, even more so because I was fully aware of the unreality of what was happening. The answer is, I was unable to do it, and I knew it. What I went through was not one of the usual nightly phantasms that occasionally haunt us in the quiet hours. Something that I later began to understand at least a little wanted to show me something. I was unable to escape the truth, as little as man can escape the sands of time. As I turned my gaze from the flood and stared at to crouch toward the stone arch and the forest weeping helplessly, I saw her again, the veiled woman that we ran to the beginning, I guess. She stood above me and stared down at me, almost with sympathy. At least I assumed so, because despite the angle of my view, I was unable to recognize anything above her cheeks but the unnatural shadow of her hood. "What are you?" I brought forth in a weak voice. "What by the Black Guardian's name are you? A demon? An angel of death?" It sounded pathetic, like the lament of a desperate child. "You ask me what I am," she answered, again an echo of my pitiful words, "and you assume I am a black angel of your god, come upon you to punish you." But a touch of maternal tenderness accompanied her rough voice. "You ask the wrong question, Jael, for who I am is not of importance." I stared at her in confession, unable to react to her enigmatic answer. I remained on the ground for a while, motionless, breathing frantically and panicking, looking at the veiled woman. After what I felt like an eternity, I asked the question that needed to be asked. And what is the right question? Briefly, I saw what seemed to be a sad smile caress her red lips. "You inquire from me what only you can answer," she said, and began to move toward the stone arch. "And I wish to give you some advice." She halted, looking like an unreal shape in the silver of the moonlit night. "An advice on how you can avoid the death of your soul." There was a moment of silence. "End your false life and follow the fire." Then the vision broke apart. That was a long one. Oh, and I want to take this. Yes, the Picture of Arc quest line has started. Read all the volumes of them. We don't know how many, but this parchment. Don't know what's going on. Everybody's so strange. The animals are evil. They ate mommy and daddy. Okay. Oh, it's like a child corpse. Yeah. So let's just quickly clear this out. Oh, I got a bed. Sweet. Oh, that sucks. Nice. And we'll see if we can tan anything on the rack. Anyway, just turn animal hides to leather. Okay, so it's just for leathering it up. Oh, small backpack though. But I've got all the stuff, so let's go with this view. And I shall don the backpack. And it's kind of underneath the hood there. It's gonna let me sleep. I will sleep for 1 hour. And we will quick save to end the episode. That is gone over a little bit. So I will catch y'all next time.